there are different ways of doing these. Some people suggest just plugging them in to the variables they give you for like y and plugging them in and seeing if they are true. I think it's easier and faster to actually solve the inequality, and then we'll talk about the actual things that they're asking you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 6, because if you take your variable and cover it up, it tells you what you need to deal with first. So I need to get rid of a negative 6. So the opposite of negative 6 is positive 6. So I'm going to start by adding 6 to both sides, like this. So those cancel. So I get 7y is greater than negative 34 plus 6 is a negative 28. Then this is 7 times y. So the opposite of times is divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7. Top cancels with bottom. Y is greater than negative 4. So you want, if it's a solution, it's going to be greater than negative 4. So if you think of a number line, it might help you. Just put all these numbers on the number line in the order they would appear on the number line. So I always like to put 0 as a reference point. Negative 4 would be somewhere around here. And then 6, that would be over here somewhere. And then negative 5, that would be on this side of negative 4. And then 8, that would be over here. So if you think of a number line, it helps you. Now I'm going to circle the number that I got, negative 4. And see how this inequality is pointing to the right? So anything to the right of that is going to be a yes answer. You do not include the number negative 4. Negative 4 is a no answer because this inequality is not underlined. So it's greater than negative 4, but it's not greater than or equal to negative 4. So negative 4 is actually not a solution. But 6 is to the right of that, where the arrow is pointing, so that would be a solution. Negative 5, that's not in the area that we're talking about. That's actually on the opposite side. So that's a no. And then 8 is to the right. So you had two answers that were solutions, 6 and 8, on that particular example. Now on the next one, again, I'm going to take the equation and the inequality and go ahead and solve it. So the first thing we're going to do is subtract 2 from both sides. So I get 4v is less than or equal to 12. Divide both sides by 4. So v is less than or equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3. So again, if you think of your number line, we have 0. Our answer was 3. I'm going to circle that because that's my reference point. And then all the things they ask me about, I'm going to put those on the number line. So negative 2 would be somewhere around here. Negative 8's even further away from 0 on the left side. 3, we've already got that. And then 6 would be over here. Now less than, because the inequality is underlined, it can be less than or equal to 3. So the 3 is automatically a yes. And this inequality right here is going to the left. So any answers, any numbers to the left of my 3 is an answer. So negative 2 is, negative 8 is, and 6 is not. And you're finished.